Do you ever feel like you have big goals but never seem to make progress? What if I told you that success isn't about motivation or talent? It's about a simple daily execution system that anyone can follow. Today, I'll show you a step-by-step system to turn your goals into results. One small action every day, without feeling overwhelmed. Stay till the end, because this system can completely change the way you work and live. Why daily execution matters. Most people fail to achieve their goals, not because they lack talent or knowledge, but because they fail to take consistent daily action. Big goals can feel overwhelming, and without a clear system, it's easy to procrastinate, get distracted, or lose motivation. This is where a daily execution system makes all the difference. Daily execution is about breaking your goals into small, actionable steps that you commit to every single day. Think of it like compounding interest. Small, consistent efforts accumulate over time, creating massive results that would be impossible to achieve in a single effort. Each day's action, no matter how small, builds momentum and reinforces the habit of progress. Consistency also trains your mind to focus, improves discipline, and reduces the stress of chasing large goals all at once. Instead of relying on motivation which comes and goes, a daily system ensures that you are moving forward even on days you don't feel like it. In short, daily execution turns ideas into habits, habits into routines, and routines into real measurable success. It's the difference between dreaming about your goals and actually achieving them. Define your most important goal. The first step in a daily execution system is clarity. Without a clear goal, daily actions can feel aimless, and progress becomes inconsistent. That's why defining your most important goal is crucial. It acts as your North Star, guiding every action you take. Start by asking yourself, if I could accomplish only one thing in the next 30, 60, or 90 days, what would it be? Your answer should be specific and measurable. For example, instead of saying, I want to get fit, define it as, I want to run 3 kilometers every morning, or I want to lose 5 kilograms in the next month. Specificity creates focus and gives you a concrete target to work toward. Once you've defined your goal, write it down and place it somewhere visible. Seeing your goal daily reinforces your commitment and keeps it at the forefront of your mind. A clearly defined goal also allows you to break it into smaller, manageable daily actions, which is the essence of consistent execution. Remember, a well-defined goal is not about perfection. It's about direction. It provides the clarity needed to turn ambition into daily action, setting the stage for measurable progress and long-term success. Break goals into daily actions. Once you've defined your most important goal, the next step is to break it down into small, actionable daily tasks. Big goals can feel intimidating and overwhelming, which often leads to procrastination. By focusing on manageable steps, you make progress every day without feeling stressed or overworked. Start by identifying the core actions that directly contribute to your goal. For example, if your goal is to write a book, your daily action could be write 500 words per day. If your goal is to get fit, it might be run 3 kilometers or complete a 20-minute workout. The key is consistency. Even small steps, when repeated daily, accumulate into significant results over time. Another benefit of daily actions is momentum. Completing tasks each day creates a sense of accomplishment and motivates you to keep going. Over time, these daily habits become automatic, reducing mental resistance and making execution easier. Remember, progress is not about perfection. It's about showing up every day. By breaking your goals into daily actions, you turn overwhelming ambitions into achievable routines, creating a clear path from where you are today to where you want to be tomorrow. Create a morning or evening routine. Consistency is the backbone of any successful daily execution system, and routines are what make consistency possible. By creating a morning or evening routine, you transform your daily actions into habits that require less willpower and decision-making. When your actions become part of a structured routine, execution becomes automatic rather than optional. Start by choosing a specific time of day to work on your daily actions. Some people are most productive in the morning, while others focus better in the evening. The key is to block this time consistently and treat it as a non-negotiable appointment with yourself. For example, if your goal is fitness, you might dedicate 6 to 6:30 a.m. to exercise every day. If your goal is writing, reserve the same time for your writing practice. Remove distractions during this time. Turn off notifications. Find a quiet space and focus entirely on your task. Over time, this consistency trains your brain to associate that time slot with productive action, making it easier to stay disciplined without relying on motivation. Remember, routines don't have to be long or complicated. Even 20-30 minutes of focused effort every day, applied consistently, can lead to remarkable results over time. A well-structured routine is the engine that drives daily execution. Track your progress. Tracking your progress is a critical component of a successful daily execution system. Without monitoring your actions, it's easy to lose focus, miss opportunities for improvement, or feel like you're not making any progress. By keeping track of what you do each day, you create accountability and maintain momentum toward your goals. Start with a simple system: a journal, planner, or digital app. Each day, mark off the tasks you completed and note any challenges you faced. Even small victories matter. Checking off a daily action reinforces your habit and gives a sense of accomplishment. This visual representation of progress keeps you motivated and committed. One effective method is the Seinfeld strategy. Never break the chain. Create a calendar or chart where you mark every day you complete your task. The growing chain of completed days becomes a motivating force, making it harder to skip a day. Tracking also allows for reflection. By reviewing your progress weekly, you can identify patterns, see what works, and adjust strategies that aren't producing results. In short, progress tracking turns effort into measurable growth, reinforces consistency, and ensures that your daily actions are building toward long-term success. Review and adjust weekly. Weekly reviews are essential to ensure your daily execution system is working effectively. Without reflection, you may continue repeating actions that don't produce meaningful results or miss opportunities to optimize your process. A weekly review allows you to track progress, celebrate achievements, and identify areas for improvement. Set aside a specific time at the end of each week. Sunday evening works well for many people to analyze your performance. Ask yourself, did my daily actions bring me closer to my goal? And what can I do differently next week to improve? Look for patterns in your successes and setbacks. This helps you refine your strategy and avoid wasted effort. During your review, adjust your daily actions as needed. If a task is too difficult or time-consuming, break it into smaller steps. If a habit isn't producing results, replace it with a more effective one. This flexibility ensures that your system evolves with your progress rather than stagnating. Weekly reviews also help maintain motivation. Seeing tangible progress, even in small increments, reinforces the value of your consistent effort. In short, reviewing and adjusting weekly ensures that your daily execution remains efficient, strategic, and aligned with your ultimate goals, keeping you on a path to long-term success. Conclusion, call to action. Daily execution is simple in theory, but powerful in practice. The difference between dreamers and achievers isn't talent, it's consistent action every single day. By defining your most important goal, breaking it into small daily steps, creating routines, tracking progress, and reviewing weekly, you build a system that transforms intention into results. Remember, success is a marathon, not a sprint. You don't need to be perfect or do everything at once. The key is showing up every day, taking deliberate actions, and adjusting your system as you learn and grow. Even small steps, applied consistently, compound into massive achievements over time. Now it's your turn. Start by writing down your one main goal and your first actionable step. Commit to taking that step today and continue building momentum day by day. The system works if you work it, and over time, You'll see remarkable progress in every area of your life. If you found this guide helpful, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below with the first daily action you're going to take. Remember, action beats motivation and consistency beats perfection. Start today and let your daily execution system turn your goals into reality.